digital revolution. It's so easy to get your hands on music these days. You'll be buying from the same online stores as the pros. And with over 3,000 new tracks coming online every week, the choice can be blinding. So it's best to follow a few simple rules. Now, everyone's going to have their own personal preferences, but here are a few tips from me. But see what works for you. One tip is to buy little and often. With a whole load of new tracks coming in every week, it's better to keep on top of it by buying little and often. Also, another tip is to listen to all your tracks at once and do a massive CD burning session. This way you can theme your CDs into genres. Personally, I do it month and year and genre. That way I know where I can find something I burnt 10 months ago or I burnt 2 weeks ago, whether it's a warm-up track or it's a peak time bomb. Now this is where the fun really starts. Before we were mixing two of the same track, but now we're going to mix two different tracks. Now this is loads of fun because we're mixing different drum patterns, melodies and vocals. So you can do a lot of stuff with that. Now before I was mixing out loud, but we don't want to have our dance floor hear what we're doing on the fly. So we're going to use the headphones. Now, like I said before, it's good to have one ear on and one ear off. In this ear, I'm going to be hearing the track that I want to mix in, and in this ear, I'm going to hear the master output from my monitor. So let's start the track. Now, I'm going to show you when I mix this track what I'm hearing in my headphones. So I'll start it. Okay, this is the song we're hearing that's playing out loud. This is what I'm hearing in my headphones. And back again. And back to the headphones. Now, as I said, we have to get this perfectly beat matched to the song playing out loud. So, as always, we'll start from the beginning of a phrase. Now we're going to use the correct and adjust feature again. We adjust with the pitch control and we correct by nudging the platter. Okay, we've got a perfect mix. Now remember what I told you about instruments in a track. This is very important now because when you're mixing in this ear, your headphone on, you've got to focus on the beat. Don't listen to the music. This is going to help you determine which track is faster or slower. Now this bit takes a lot of skill and practice, but it will get easier with time. Remember, it's like splitting your brain in half. You've got to hear one beat in this ear, another beat coming from the monitor, and bring the two together in perfect harmony. Now remember, when you're mixing, focus only on the beat, not the music. It's very important you just hear the 1, 2, 3, 4. This will make it a lot easier when you're mixing to work out which track is faster or slower. Now it will become instinctual eventually, just like driving a car. Also, another tip is to buy records and tracks with strong drums and rhythms in the beginning so you can really hear what's going on. Also, when you're out in the clubs, listen to when a mix is coming in. Really listen. Can you hear if it's on beat or a little bit out of time? This practice will give you an acute sense of timing and help you in the end. And I tell you, when you get it, it's a great feeling.